Hey y'all, come on in. I'm back at it again. It's time to get some dinner going. So, as you can see, I've got chicken in my Minja Foodi cooker. And what I'm cooking, I've got 12. I went ahead and did this. I was almost not going to record it, but I thought, you know what? Someone asked me about cooking lessons. So, here's just a real quick lesson with some chicken. First of all, you got to wash your chicken. You know, of course, if it's frozen, make sure it's thawed out. Wash it or not. Some people wash it. Some people prefer not to, but I always wash mine, rinse it off, whatever. Then the first thing I did after I rinsed it, I began putting my seasoning on. Now for this chicken, because this is going to be a brown sugar barbecue chicken, what I did was clean it up real good. Then I put my seasoning on. I put all these dry seasonings, a tablespoonful except for the pink salt. I put a tablespoon of garlic powder, sprinkle them on real good. But first, let's back up. I put a little bit of olive oil on there. And it's best to put your wet ingredients on first, which was a tablespoon of Bragg's vinegar, or whatever kind of vinegar you use. I use Bragg's vinegar because I like the way it tastes and it's supposed to be healthy. So I put Bragg's apple cider vinegar on there. About a tablespoon of that, just drizzle it all over there really good. Then go ahead and put, then go ahead and put some, about a couple of tablespoons of, if you got corn oil or whatever, my oil of choice is, y'all know I do extra virgin olive oil most of the time. So, so you have to count, and so I use gloves because I don't want to get all that chicken stuff all over my hands. So, and if you have a cooker like I have, you have to put it in the cooker. Now, if you're not going to use a cooker, you set it up the same way, but then you're going to have to put it in the oven, and I'll tell you how long if you have to do it in the oven. Okay, go ahead. You put on your Bragg's vinegar. You put on your olive oil and make sure it's well coated. Then you can, in whatever order you want to, I sprinkle it really good with a tablespoon of garlic powder, a teaspoon of salt, because I have to cut back on my salt, a tablespoon of magic salt-free Paul Pruhan seasoning, because I cut back on my salt, but I like lots of flavor, so I put the salt-free seasoning on. And then I put a tablespoon of complete seasoning. You can just sprinkle this all at one time and go ahead and rub it all over your chicken really, really good. Now, if you're doing this in the oven, okay, now it's seasoned. You put it into a pan and put it in the oven at 400 degrees for about 45 minutes. Then you take it out and pour some Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce over it. Oh, I forgot one ingredient that I didn't say because I don't have it sitting out. I use brown sugar. I put about a couple tablespoons of brown sugar. After you get everything else on, after you do the garlic, dump your brown sugar on there and just rub it around on there. If you don't want the brown sugar, just leave it off. But this particular chicken is called a brown sugar barbecue chicken. So now I'm ready to go ahead and use the pressure cooker. So if you have a foodie cooker or a pressure cooker, I don't know, I guess a regular pressure cooker, you can use that. I'm not sure. But this is a Minja Foodi cooker. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put it on the pressure cooker cycle first. And I'll do it for about, I'm going to do it for 35 minutes, because then after that, I'm going to be putting it on the, it's like a rotisserie browning cycle, okay? So let's go ahead and get this situated. Okay, it's locked on. Okay, let me get some. Y'all, as you can see, y'all know my little small cooking space here. But honey, I can cook up some food in this small space. Everybody wants me to have a bigger kitchen, but I thought, nah, I'm good now. After all these years, I'd probably be running like a chicken with his head cut off. So what I'm going to do, first of all, you got to turn it on. And go to pressure. Temperature is high. Twice. Time, I'm going to put 35 minutes on there. Okay. 35 and then hit start. Well, doggone, I didn't hit start. I hit off. Y'all excuse me today, please. Y'all understand. Okay, so we got to do the cycle all the way back over again. Pressure high to 35 degrees. I'm sorry, 35 minutes. Okay, 35 minutes. That's 36. Now, oh, look at Lizzie. That's Tilsa Lizzie. It's on now. She came to show me how flat her stomach has gotten since she hadn't been over here eating lately.
Do you see this?
I told her, you have to pick your battles when it comes to eating. I can tell. You want me to turn the camera?
No.
Oh, not yet. She don't let me turn the camera yet. So.
Don't get confused. Don't get these confused.
Okay, y'all. I'll be right back. Okay, I've got the chicken out of the pressure cooker. It's now in the crisper. Got the sauce on it. I'm getting ready to put it on there for about 10 minutes. I kind of overcooked it. Didn't need to be in that 35, but this will do. I'm going to go ahead now and let the lid down, and I'm going to put it on the air crisp cycle and let it sort of crisp up and glaze, and I'll show y'all what it looks like shortly. Sound like I'm trying to lose my voice. Okay, everybody, dinner is ready. In addition to my Ninja cooker, I forgot the name of the chicken. Okay, brown sugar barbecue chicken is here. Cooked it in on the pressure cooker cycle for about 30, only needs about 30 minutes. This is 12 drumsticks. And then I put it 12 minutes in the air fryer to crisp it up and put the barbecue sauce on. These potatoes are little potato boats. They were purchased like that. They were already pre-stuffed. You get them from those frozen food companies. One Omaha Steak Company is where those came from. So I just added a little bit of extra butter and ran them through the oven and browned them on top. And of course that is some steamed broccoli, y'all. I poured some of the juice out of that chicken across there. Oh, it's wonderful. You can sprinkle a little bit of extra seasoning if you like. You really don't have to if you have already some juice already seasoned, but you can sprinkle a little bit of complete seasoning. I did put olive oil instead of butter on it. So this dinner is complete. It is a heart healthy dinner. It is a quick dinner, and I'm getting ready to sit back and relax and enjoy this meal. Kareem and I are just gonna have us a little small feast here this evening. So y'all, thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for uplifting me. Thank y'all for complimenting me, and thank y'all for encouraging me. It takes a lot to get in the kitchen and cook a meal, and I thank y'all for the fact that you appreciate it. And you know, as far as instruction and how to do things, I try to cook meals in a way that as I'm cooking, I'm trying to be teaching, because I do talk a lot. So just, you know, sort of listen to me. If you have specific questions about specific things, just ask me individually and we'll do it that way. Okay? Because it actually, you know, even though this meal could be cooked in 1 hour, I only give y'all about part of, you know, just a good part of it, just to get the gist of it. But it takes a lot to put some of these meals together. Now, this was an easy meal. My Sunday dinner was a pretty easy meal, but it was work. It was fast and furious work. So if you have particular questions or specific questions, just ask me. I'll be glad to answer them for you. So this meal is done. Thank y'all for tuning in. Love you guys. Continue to pray without ceasing. And remember, we talked about earlier limiting your time to looking at the news and all of the negativities that are on there. Just, you know, just use it for prayer time. Pray for whatever it is you see, or if you can deal with looking at it a lot, then so be it. But continue to pray without ceasing, so that people who are hurting and trying to find their way can come to grips with some of the things that are going on. Again, I love you guys. I cherish these moments with you all. And until I cook something again, I'm going to get off of here. I'm going to let you go and fix your dinner. Well, by the way, what did y'all cook for dinner today? I hope it was something good, something quick, and something nutritious. So, until I decide to cook again, I love you. I look forward to the next time. And I'm going to sign off by saying keep those prayers going up so the blessings will continue to come down. Toodaloo.